All right, Shalom Akim. Before we begin, I want to start out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Ba'ashem Kakodash. Give honor to the apostles and elders, like Milso, to teach and rule well, and peace and blessings be unto you, fellow Akim. Try to push out this word in truth, faith, and sincerity. All right, and before this lesson, Lord's will, the title is the severe decline of the American, the American unity. All right, and yeah, pretty much before starting up this lesson, there's a video with everything that happened this week concerning the the assassination and whatnot. I'm trying to refrain from using names because first off, I'm pretty sure brothers can actually see, or everybody should know by this point. It's nationwide news, worldwide news of what happened. But you have pretty much the majority of our people, um, uh, predominantly Southern Kingdom, going into the fact that Jake as a whole really doesn't. the, the majority of the world just doesn't care of the of everything that has pretty much unfolded. All right, and then pretty much the backlash that you see amongst Esau Edom, or the so-called white man, is prevalent. You know what I mean? So I just want to start off in the first scripture, because pretty and that's pretty much what you have been seeing these decades past, mainly now. You know, in this era, or in this current time, in this current season, mainly, you see the severe decline of what unity, all right, or love, quote unquote. You know, the camaraderie that people might have thought as when you think of America, all right, the United States of America, and here it is. It's so badly divided than ever. You know, the quote unquote world's great, the so-called melting pot of the world, man. All right, this is Matthew 24:12, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved. All right, and verse 12, it's pretty much just that, the iniquity, all right, which is sin upon sin, is indeed abounding. All right, not only is wickedness at an all-time high, also the love, all right, that the world has perceived was love, is what's just waxing cold. Here it is. Our people don't care the fact that some Edomite politician or what have you was assassinated on camera. Who cares, right? And the thing is, even when Jake is shut down in the streets like a damn dog, Esau Edom is not gonna give a damn in these last days, man. All right, and the thing is, this is very important because here it is. This is a really huge sign of what, the sign of the times, man. All right, that we are nearer than when we believed, right? The end of the eon, the end of Esau's kingdom, and we know that for a fact because what? Revelations 18:21, that Babylon, all right, the virgin daughter of Babylon here, which is America, all right, has been pretty much been untouched by what? By violence and mayhem and chaos, and we are pretty much awaiting that. All right. All right, and when you go into it, indeed, this place, this great kingdom is gonna be thrown down by violence, man. All right, it's not gonna be some speedy exit. All right, hell no. All right, with the iniquities of this place and everything that has unfolded towards Lord's people, or you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, with everything that we've seen, this place is gonna go out with a big bang. All right, and another thing, even concerning the Northern Kingdom, here it is. You have these you have ICE that are going great lengths, all right, to make sure that people can be pretty much be recruited. I mean, you got people signing on and having this promise of the forgiveness of student loans and sign on bonuses, just straight up cash bonuses, right? I can't name off anybody off the top, but I do remember seeing articles of certain celebrities as well getting recruited into ICE, man. You know, probably lower tier celebrities and what have you, but nevertheless, you have to ask yourself why Esau is going to be going so hard in these last days to try to essentially keep the people divided. Because here it is, you're essentially taking people away and kicking them out of a certain country, in this case America, right? And here it is, you're going to have an uproars of the people, all right? And that uproar of the people is indeed a part of the signs of the times, man. All right, a sign of the decline of America. Not sure that rhymes. This is Matthew 12:25. And Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. Yeah, that's right. And ultimately, this place, as great and magnificent as one may think it to be, because the thing is, when I say that, it's not an exaggeration. You still have Jake out there that still believe that this place will continue on. That this place, because the thing is, this place is gonna live forever. Because the thing is, you have not only Esau but also Jake themselves that firmly believe that this place will indeed continue on, and the reason why is because they set their affections on the thing that pertains to really anything temporal, man. Whether it be the riches, whether it be the even the ideologies and the even in Esau's arms, you know, you have Jake that firmly believe in what they can see, and what they see is what nuclear arms, stealth bombers, different types of aircrafts, and the troops of it all. You know, the numbers. Hell, you still have Jake that believe that there is indeed some form of unity, which there isn't anymore, man. That time is gone, man. This isn't the there's a certain term for the era during the '60s, all right, where there was these different groups that were coming about, Black Panther Party being one of them. But nevertheless, that time has passed, man. All right, you have literally people online proclaiming, all right, how they truly feel about this devil and how they truly feel about one of theirs being thrown away. You know, and the thing is, in these upcoming days, this is all going to turn upon who the men of the Lord. All right, and indeed so, because not only is that prophecy, you have to remember that um, you're going to have certain false flag attacks, like what happened in 2019 in that so-called Jewish market in New Jersey. All right, and they're going to use that to try to what to try to defame the prophets, man. All right, and that in itself is indeed relevant because Esau could use that to his advantage. All right, whenever the topic of firearms come about, all right, and the laws concerning that in itself, all right. Anytime a law is being brought up against America when it comes down to the concerning the what's that, the Second Amendment, all right, the right to bear arms, all right, you better expect a large amount of uproars of the people, and also what, a clash, all right, a clash in taking away people's weapons, man. You know, I'm actually grab this. Keep quoting it. This is Second Ezra 9. Actually, let's start at verse 1. It says, I'll speed read. It says, He answered me then and said, Measure thou the time diligently in itself. When thou seest parts of the times past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. All right, that's right. I mean, keep reading. It's evident that what the end, all right, the end is actually what manifests, meaning it's fully made clear. It's here, you know. And the thing is, and I made a video recently, all right, to not pretty much to not have confidence in all this fake news. And the thing is, when Jacob's trouble truly hits, there's not going to be a need to really discern, what's fake news anymore, because it's truly going to be here. Same way how you don't have to pretty much question whether or not you're in the final days, so to speak. When things truly pop off, you're not going to be questioning it, man. The Lord's going to make it very clear unto the true believers that what Yahweh Shem Shai is indeed making his great return. All right, very, very soon. Because for everyone else, to them, it's just going to be the end of the world. You know what I mean? And that's it. Esau, as well as our people. Again, the wicked of our people are going to try to make this place live as long as they can and put this place on damn what's that, life support. Just to keep this place going. All right, to go this far. You know, actually, as a matter of fact, if brothers watch the show Fallout on Amazon Prime Video, there's gonna be a second season coming out soon as of this recording. And when you watch the trailers, it's pretty much gonna be set in the post-apocalyptic Las Vegas, which they dubbed New Vegas. And when you watch it, it's literally just Esau trying to rejuvenate and revive the classic status that Las Vegas has right now of what Sin City. You know, whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas and all that, man. The mirth of it all, you know. And thing is, in that show, it takes place over 200 years after pretty much what's gonna happen to this place, man. The Lord destroying it by way of nuclear Armageddon, you know. And it's funny because that's pretty much what Esau wants: hidden bunkers and the American dream galore, all that, man. They're gonna try to continue it, you know, again to put this place on life support. But what? Even in that show, they show you, even in the beginning stages, before all that even happened, it began with what? Severe decline, man. All right, all this unity, so-called what's that? Ebony and ivory and all that, cringe, man. All right, none of that, all that is gone, and the spirit of the Lord truly made it to be that way. All right, for that love and this false narrative of all that, it's all going away, man. All right, and the true spirit of vengeance truly is going to be here. Even the spirit of death, you know, disorderly, chaos. All right, it's all going to be here in America. All right, and these are the plans of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. All right, I'm gonna hop on over to chapter 15, and I ended up here. This is 2nd Ezra 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Yeah, because well, when one manner of people is literally stating that they have no feeling or no regard that another individual from another nation has perished. All right, and then here it is. This video is literally of Jake, mocking it and being joyous on camera. You know, you're trying to ignite a race war. You're igniting sedition. All right, and that's the spirit that the Lord is putting on the world right now. All right. So you see right now, as it has been for years, when something has happened, when something terrible or a tragedy has struck, yeah, you're gonna have people talking about it. Yeah, but trust and believe what the scriptures say. That one day, all right, and that day is coming very soon. All right, a season where that spirit of actually taking action is gonna be riled up again amongst Jake. All right, it's gonna go from protests to looting, from looting to straight up murder. All right, and sedition. All right. Verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard the kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. All right? It's going to be pretty much like a free-for-all, you know? And the thing is, you have to remember that even something as simple as what we see today over what happened in today's current news, it's all just a sign leading up to it. That's why the scriptures say we must diligently measure the times. All right? A measure that's pretty much counted by the prophecies that were spoken about in the scriptures, man. And even something like simple as that, as the love waxing cold, all right, it's just another true sign the Yahweh Shemi Shai is making his return very, very clear, and it's very, very close, as we knew before, you know. So those are this video was edifying. I'm gonna close out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Kakadash, the honors of the apostles and elders. I agree most of them, not to teach you well. Peace and blessings be unto your fellow Akim, brothers. Let us push out this word in truth, faith, and sincerity. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom.